Hey guys, what's up? It's iFlynn here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a Warcry Eternal War build. Eternal War being the augment for Warcry, which is pretty cool. It extends the duration of Warcry, and if you guys don't know what Warcry does, it basically speeds up your melee attack speed, which is pretty cool because Valkyr is a super tanky frame, and she's basically melee focused, so yeah, it all works in conjunction with one another. So if you guys want to take a look at my default attack speed with the Atarax on here, the only attack speed mod that I have on this Atarax build would be my Berserker, which obviously you have to get a crit to actually make effective or make work. So this is the base attack speed for the Atarax. We go ahead and hit Warcry right here, which is her second ability. It's speed up like a shit ton, you know. We have a super awesome attack speed just by proccing Warcry alone, even without the Berserker. It's pretty cool. So there's no reason not to use Warcry if you're playing as Valkyr and playing melee only, which is what you should be playing with Valkyr anyway. Moving on to the actual build itself, to actually increase the attack speed for Warcry, what you need to throw on is a shit ton of Pyro Strength. So I have about 3 Pyro Strength mods in this build. So we have Intensify, Blind Rage, and Pyro Drift, all max rank. So we get that maximum effectiveness from actually casting Warcry. Then because Valkyr's super tanky, we have Vitality and Steel Fiber on here, paired with Rage to keep our energy up if we're taking damage, because let's face it, if you're going melee only, you will be taking damage unless you're using something like Naramon's Shadow Step ability. Moving on, we have Prime Continuity on here for the initial cast of our Eternal War, or Warcry, sorry, and then Streamline on here for a little bit of efficiency, and then obviously the Augment mod itself being the Eternal War. While active, Warcry's duration is increased by 2 seconds for each melee kill, which is pretty insane, right? And then we have our Aura mod, which you can do whatever you like. I personally recommend throwing on Corrosive Projection on here if you're going to be doing a long-ass run with this build, because that way you're going to get more damage using Corrosive Projection than you would with that other mod. I forget the name of it. It's the melee mod. Forget the name. Doesn't matter too much right now, but I think it's called Steel Charge. Something like that there, but doesn't matter too much right now. If you're going against armored targets, use Corrosive Projection. If you're not, then use Steel Charge. Pretty simple. But yeah, moving on. We will be spawning in 20 Corrupted Butchers. Go ahead and simulate these guys. And we're going to be hitting our Warcry ability. And then we're going to go ahead and kill these guys. And watch the duration in the bottom right-hand corner increase as we get the kills versus these guys. You see how it's now at 38 seconds? That's because every time we get a kill, it increases by 2 seconds, and it has a cap of about, I want to say 46 seconds is the cap. It won't go past 46 seconds. So essentially you could have an unlimited Warcry going on here, which is awesome for your DPS, and it's awesome if you're trying to build up a combo of some sort. So what I would like to show you guys is if we went ahead and we spawned in level 145 heavy gunners, and we spawn in 20 of these guys, and I just go ahead and crowd control them with Zeneric, right? So I jump in the middle of the map here, hit my Zeneric, and we're going to crowd control all these guys and use a crazy Atarax chain on all of them. And then that'll basically let us build up a combo and let us kill these guys super fast because of the increased DPS from the attack speed that we're getting and all that other good stuff. So that guy, for some reason, just spawned randomly in front of me as well there, which isn't too good. Let's go ahead and kill these guys, or put them up in the air, crowd control them. You could obviously just like CC them with something like Bobbin or something, but then I won't be able to show the build. So yep, I understand. This build has not got Life Strike on here, so what you want to be doing is going behind this, like this here, and just hit them through the wall of the Atarax, and that's pretty much that there. So these guys will take a lot longer to kill, but the thing is, you're going to be able to just stay behind these walls and murder them like so. So let's go ahead and hopefully kill one of them. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we're not going to kill him yet. Okay, there's one dead. Then you can kind of just keep on going. It allows you to just chain it. You keep on doing your crazy shit with your Atarax or whatever melee weapon it is. You know, just do something insane. Spam yourself into a wall. Things like that there. I'm going to die again, maybe? Nope, I'm not. So I can go into my Hysteria, which is Valkyr's ultimate ability, and get all my health back if I need to, really. Warcry will also slow down the melee speed of other enemies. So it's pretty perfect if you have a Loki in your team who's using the disarm augment, so you can hit that Warcry and then you know, basically make it so that the enemies are, it's like a level playing field, right? You're keeping the playing field super level. And I might die here because of the guys. Okay, maybe not. You can channel obviously to increase your damage a little bit, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to die. So you know, that's Warcry for you. I know that last demonstration there wasn't too good, but that's because I didn't have my combo built up my Atarax. But you can use it with pretty much any melee weapon, realistically. So let's go ahead and test out something like, I don't know, the Orphos, right? So, Orphos, here we go. Appearance. Got to change it, make sure it looks pretty and everything. And I'm going to spawn in the Butchers because I just want to shred through things. Me and my Atarax build was not too great for this mission right here. Spawn in these Butchers, simulate. Hit our Warcry, and it just increases the attack speed. It goes by a percentage, right? So you can kind of just stand still, kill them like so. Have your life strike on there, makes it pretty insane. All that good stuff. So this has Prime Fury on it, which is why it's going so fast. Maybe sometimes not even letting me attack because I'm pressing E too fast, so it's not matching the combo up or anything like that there. It's definitely insane. It's an insane build. I love it to pieces, especially whenever I'm playing with something like the Nakana Prime or the Broken War. It's pretty awesome. There's nothing really more to say about it other than there's no reason not to use this build with something like a Blood Rush body count, which is what I'd be running on here. So that would just make your damage scale like almost endlessly if you're using that and using it correctly, right? So let's go ahead and spawn in. Let's do 1 heavy gunner. 1 heavy gunner. Or let's do 5. We'll do 5 heavy gunners just to make it easier on me whenever it comes to killing them, because I think I spawned in way too many whenever it came to the Atarax. Go ahead and do this, like so. You also make sure to have life strike on your Blood Rush body count build. Yes, you will be losing out in a little bit of damage, but you know it doesn't really matter too much because, like, you know, you're gonna be having scaling damage anyway, right? Okay, maybe if I didn't like knock all the bad guys off the map. Let's see. I didn't even hit Warcry there. I should probably do that. Probably hit Warcry to demonstrate it, like I should be. But you know, you see how notice how the enemies are all slowing down right now? That's what Warcry does to the enemies. And obviously, if you keep on killing them, they're going to be slowed for a lot longer, which is also pretty cool. And you can chain all your other abilities together, so you can use Paralysis and do finishers on them. For some reason, didn't proc on these guys for whatever reason. Don't know why that is, but you know. Getting in my red crit territory right now. There we go. Now we're starting to get kills. Make sure to keep your life strike up, and you're basically unkillable. Keep in mind, these guys are level 145, right? So, it's pretty insane. Go ahead and hit my Warcry again. So as long as you're, you'll be building up your combo way before you get to level 145 enemies anyway, so you'll probably be, like, super insane OP by the time you get to these guys, and you'll be able to one-shot them if you're playing, like, a regular mission. Especially with the Atarax, right? Like, the Atarax can one-hit level 200 enemies if you keep on using it and you scale upwards, because you're building that combo. If you guys don't understand, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, it just disappeared. But as you build up your combo, you get a damage multiplier, and that's the secret behind this build, right? That's why I wanted to sort of demonstrate it versus the heavy gunners, but it didn't work too well. So you keep on hitting the heavy gunners, or hitting every single enemy on the map, basically, and then you build up a massive combo. So by the time that you got to the level 200 enemies, you'd have a massive combo multiplier, which would allow you to basically one-shot them, especially with a weapon like the Atarax or the Nakana Prime. Obviously, it didn't look too effective there, but that's because I was only starting my combo off on those guys, which is why that didn't work, right? So this is the type of build you should be running on your melee weapon if you want to be basically killing them like super good. Obviously, you can swap life strike out. Remember, you can get life steal on your Hysteria as well, which is super beneficial. So you can swap this here out for something different. I like having it on because then I can just, you know, press a button and then I get all my health back. But if you want more damage, you can just take that there off and put something else on. Like, let's say you want to have Corrosive and Cold. You take that there off. You go get your Cold mod. Throw a Northwind on there. There you go. You give me a Corrosive and Cold. But I like having my life strike on there, at least, you know, unranked. And then there you go. So, yeah, body count and blood rush is definitely what you need. Prime pressure point, pair that with Berserker and Organ Shatter, and then you're good to go. And that is basically the Eternal War augment explained in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button below. If you want to see more Warframe content from me, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.